online coaches, high ticket closers, anyone that sells virtually. Today, we're going to talk about the discovery call. Some of you may call it clarity calls. I've even heard triage calls. Let's get clear. It is a discovery call. It's the 15-minute call you are booking after an inbound activity. So in other words, somebody has seen your ad or followed your content. They want either more information or they're looking to book in a call. The next step, the only step, is booking in a discovery call. I'm going to tell you something right now. You watch this video, you are going to learn the biggest success area you can do and focus on before you book in that strategy call. And it all comes down to what happens on that discovery. So you might want to stick around for this one. So what does a 15-minute discovery call cover? What's the intent behind that? I see a lot of sales people gray in this area for whatever reason. I want to get clear on the intent of a discovery call. Number one, somebody reaches out to you through inbound and they're looking for more information. You're going to book them into a discovery call for the following reasons. Number one, you understand to what degree how much they know of you and your business. Say you're an online fitness coach and they've been chewing on your content, but that one piece just landed and just resonated with them. You want to understand what that was. And so that's the first question you're going to ask them. What was it about me that made you want to book in a call? And they will tell you. They will either be specific and detailed and explaining to you what they really were drawn in from, or it could be a looky-loo scenario where they're just clickers and they just clicked on an ad. You need to understand at what level, where are they? This first step is going to give you two very valuable things. The first thing it will give you is it will give you an understanding of how brand aware they are of you. Why is that important? Well, that's important because the more brand aware they are, the more they understand how you can help them. The more credibility that is there. If they don't know who the hell you are and you're trying to explain who you are, you may run into a little bit of turbulence there, which is fine. It's not the end of the day, but you need to prepare yourself so you know which questions you can ask. So number one, understanding to what level they know of you. And number two, the reason you ask what it was that they clicked on or what really motivated them to take a little bit of time out and actually find a little bit more information is because that thing that drew them to you, that content piece, that ad, whatever it was, it's what they're looking for. It's what they don't have. But that one question gives you a lot of information, gives you precision in terms of what it is they're looking for and wanting. Very powerful. Number two, what are they doing now? So what are they doing now in their situation? If it is weight loss they're looking for, trying to get a few pounds off, what are they doing right now to work towards that? That gives you an understanding of what they're doing. Why is that important? Another extremely powerful question that will give you more precision in your clarity, understanding what it is they need, what they're doing now, and they will recap that, which is eventually going to be going into the problem. It gives you that understanding that what they're doing is just not working. Maybe that Peloton is just being used for laundry. I don't know. Maybe they've tried some other area and it's just not working for them because they're not getting enough, maybe accountability, or maybe the workouts are just confusing and it's not working. Maybe they've been trying things on their own and it's just took a toll and now they need help. Bottom line, whatever it is, it will allow you to understand that. And as you're asking that very powerful question, that is recapping their scenarios, where they are and the problem. So going from question 2 into question 3, which is really just the problem, expanding on that problem. The bottom line is when you ask that question, you're going to get more clear. From there, you're going to probe into what is happening with that. Them not getting the results. You're not a mind reader. I don't want to assume anything, but you've been trying to do this over the last 9 months now, I got to ask you, like, what impact is that having on you internally? What's going on there? Ask the question. However way you deliver it, what you're doing is now you're expanding on that problem. This is where we've covered before how you need to be very clear, you and your prospect, on that problem. That is it. And once you get that, you're going to shift into the next part. And that's going to be very clearly to understand what their goal is, what it is in their mind. Believe me, they know. And once you get that answer, that is it. Your part for the discovery call is complete. There's no extension. I have seen salespeople take discovery calls for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and defeated the entire purpose of a discovery call. Remember, discovery call, you're not there to sell them. You're there to clearly understand with precision how you can help them, where they are, what stage they're at, what help they really need. From there, you're going to simply book them into the strategy call. At this point, typically what we do with most prospects, most clients, most people, whatever way you want to word it, from here, typically what we do with most people is we will book you in for a strategy call. Now, you've been amazing. You have given me clear information. Now I understand, and I'm confident what we do here can help you. Now, I'm confident that, we may be able to help you. Let's book you in for that strategy call. Let's go a little bit deeper. These are the only things you need to identify. What is getting them to book in with you? Because now this is inbound. They're coming to you. On paper, there is no resistance. There may be resistance in other areas, but I will show you how to tackle that in other calls. What I'm doing right now is showing you the foundation that you need to understand on a discovery call. So number one, what is getting them there? Number two, what are they doing right now about whatever it is they're looking for? Number three, you have to some degree, not insanely deep, but you have to understand and simplify what that problem is doing to them. And you need to understand, number four, what it is they're looking for. What's their goal? What is it? That is it. Those 4 points in a discovery call. From there, you're going to book into a strategy call. Here's what you have to remember: the power of a discovery call when you do it properly and you have the right flow on that 15-minute call. Number one, you are collecting invaluable data that will allow you with precision to be able to nurture them from that discovery call to your strategy call. And what I mean by that is you're going to have content. You're going to have some post-discovery call content that you'll be able to send them that is going to be specific to their specific need and what it was they just told you they're looking for. That is very important. Like I said, that is invaluable. Think about a discovery call to a strategy call. You're still that marketing person. You have your marketing hat on for your business, for the offer that you sell. It is imperative that they go through the right materials before the actual strategy call. That is also going to give them clarity, and that is going to fuel and set the table for a successful strategy sales call. Number two is you're going to discover, you're going to have that clarity. Are you a fit? Can you help them? Are they coachable? Where are they at? All of this information that's going to feed you before you move forward to book them on the actual strategy call. I have seen discovery calls go to shit because either the salesperson has blew it or has went too deep on that discovery call before they've even anchored down on anything. Or I've seen that prospect that is completely just, hey, give me the price. I don't even know who you guys are. I'm seeing about 10 companies this week. Give me the information. You need to have red flags and warning signs for all of these scenarios. There are certain areas that you need to understand and how to be able to respond to people. If somebody's on a discovery call and there's no brand awareness and they are just clicking, they're just trying to get that price and they're pushing you for the price. For the love of God, do not repeat this. Well, we need to first first understand what it is that's going to best fit your needs before we give pricing. I get it. That's accurate to say that. And it's also very true, but it is such a fucking stereotype for salespeople. It creates a lot of resistance. Be very conscious to buzzwords, right? Especially in the virtual coaching world. It's like everyone's copy and paste. We all use the same phrases. Well, guess what? That evolves over time, and a lot of these buzzwords in our industry become very combative. Instead of saying something like that, talk like a human. There's lots of ways I can help you. I need to understand a little bit more first. Make sure what we do here can truly help you. I'm not here to just throw things in front of you. Typically at this stage, what we do with people is we'll book you on a strategy call and get very clear and understand. So I'm confident I know exactly what it is you need. Something like that, you know? And if they push past that, you have to understand who you're dealing with, right? Give them the velvet glove slap, as my old boss used to say. And that's just showing them how this call goes. You don't let them dictate your discovery call. You have to be in control here. In my mind, we need to see what best suits your needs. Reminds me, ever see that interview with that surfer guy? And as soon as like you heard him talk, it was like a bang on just stereotype classic surfer dude, right? When you use certain buzz phrases in the sales game, it triggers the same thing. You just get stereotyped as, oh, another salesperson trying to sell me, having an agenda. Talk normal, velvet glove in a way where they respect the process of your call. And at that point, you know what work you have to send them. You know the materials you have to send them that's going to land more for them to be able to qualify to get on a call with you. So now as an online coach, like if you're booking someone in from an inbound DM, maybe they've reached out to you and you're booking them straight into a strategy call with skipping the step of that discovery call. I don't care what industry you're in. If you're skipping that step, you're losing out on so much good information, so many things that are going to leverage you and your prospect better for the actual strategy call. Like, think about it. If they're reaching out to you, they want to talk. Why would you skip that step? It's going to be very rare that they would say no to a discovery call. They need this information. They want the information. Get them on a discovery call. Set the table properly, and then book them in for that strategy call. I mean, think about it. Discovery calls are from inbound, right? If you're calling someone inbound into a discovery call, they're open. It's like, what are we doing when we're doing the opposite? When we're cold calling, there's resistance there. There's resistance for a reason. They're not expecting your call. Now, you can be skilled in these areas to be able to go through that, but that call is not going to be the same from somebody inbound reaching out to you for you to move to the next step. It's almost like DMing people, you know, SDRs out there, DMing cold, outbound bombing, right? You're still going to have resistance. But when that inbound is reversed and they're reaching out to you, it is way more powerful. Do not skip a discovery call ever for your business. I hope you like that one. If you do like it, make sure you send me a little bit of love. We are growing this channel. It's not so much new anymore. We're going up on month number 2, but just give me a little bit of love there. I love you guys. I will keep coming back, and I'll see you on the next one.